The medical bay of the Human Research Station fell silent as Dr. Kate Morrison entered the containment room. Her heart pounded against her ribs as she approached the transparent barrier that separated her from the most feared being in the galaxy. Behind the energy field lay Zara, a member of the Vorthak species. Her people had terrorized human colonies for decades with their superior technology and ruthless tactics. The Alliance had branded every Vorthak as a threat to humanity. But Kate saw something different in this one. Zara stood nearly 8 feet tall with skin that shimmered like liquid silver. Her forearms moved with fluid grace, while her large violet eyes held an intelligence that seemed ancient yet curious. 2 sets of delicate gills along her neck fluttered rhythmically, and bioluminescent patterns pulsed softly across her elongated skull. "They told me you are dangerous." Kate spoke through the communication system. Her voice trembled slightly, but she maintained eye contact with the alien woman. Zara tilted her head in a gesture that seemed almost human. "Your people say the same about you, Doctor." Her voice carried a melodic quality that resonated through the barrier. "Yet here you stand alone with me." Kate had volunteered for this assignment against the strong objections of her colleagues. Commander Lisa Brooks had warned her that studying a live Vorthak was suicide. The military advisors, led by Colonel Amy Rodriguez, insisted that Zara should be interrogated and then eliminated. But Kate believed that understanding could replace fear. "Why did your ship attack our convoy?" Kate asked, while activating her recording equipment. The official reports claimed that Zara's vessel had ambushed 3 human transport ships near the Kepler system. The alien woman's bioluminescent patterns shifted to a deeper blue. "We did not attack your ships. We responded to a distress signal. Your convoy was under assault by raiders from the Helix Nebula." Kate frowned. This contradicted everything in the military briefings. "Raiders. The report said your ship fired on our vessels. We destroyed 2 raider ships that were boarding your transports." Zara explained patiently. "Your military vessels arrived and began firing on us immediately. We defended ourselves but tried not to harm your people." The truth hit Kate like a cold wave. She pulled up the sensor logs on her tablet and studied them with new perspective. The timeline showed Zara's ship arriving after the initial attack. The energy signatures matched defensive rather than offensive patterns. "You were trying to help us," Kate whispered. Zara's patterns brightened to a warm gold. "My people have watched humans for many cycles. We see great potential in your species, but also great fear. Fear makes you strike first and ask questions later." Over the following weeks, Kate returned daily to speak with Zara. Each conversation revealed more about Vorthak culture and their true relationship with humanity. The Vorthak were explorers and scholars, not conquerors. They had been studying human development with the hope of eventual peaceful contact. "Your leaders know the truth," Zara revealed during one session. "Some of your military commanders profit from the conflict with my people. War brings them power and resources." Kate discovered that Colonel Rodriguez had been falsifying reports to justify aggressive actions against Vorthak vessels. The colonel had built her career on being humanity's defender against alien threats. She needed an enemy to maintain her position. When Kate tried to present her findings to Commander Brooks, she was told to stop her research immediately. "The alien is manipulating you, Kate." Brooks insisted, "This is exactly what they do. They make you trust them before they strike." But Kate had seen too much. She noticed how Zara never asked about human defenses or technology. Instead, the alien woman shared stories of her homeworld and asked about human art and music. Zara seemed genuinely curious about human emotions and relationships. "Why do humans bond in pairs?" Zara asked one afternoon. "My people form family units of 7 or 8 individuals." Kate found herself smiling. "Love, I suppose we connect deeply with one person and want to share our lives with them." "Fascinating." Zara's patterns swirled in contemplation. "We bond with our chosen family, but romantic love, as you describe it, is foreign to us. Your species, emotional capacity may be your greatest strength." The breakthrough came when raiders attacked the research station. Kate was in the medical bay with Zara when alarms began blaring. Throughout the facility, emergency lights flashed red while automated systems announced hull, breaches, the containment field. Kate realized with horror, the power fluctuations were destabilizing Zara's prison. If it failed completely, the alien would be free in a damaged station with panicking humans. Dr. Zara called urgently, "The raiders are using plasma charges on your outer hull. You must evacuate the civilian areas immediately." Kate hesitated. Why would Zara help her enemies? Instead of trying to escape, the alien woman was warning her about the attack. Kate made a decision that went against every protocol. She lowered the containment field. Zara stepped out of her cell for the first time in months. She moved with purpose toward the station's communication center. "I can contact my people," she explained. "A patrol ship is 3 hours away, but I can guide your defenses until then." Working together, Kate and Zara coordinated the station's response. Zara's knowledge of raider tactics proved invaluable. She helped seal the hull breaches and reroute power to the shields. When human security teams encountered the intruders, Zara provided tactical advice that saved lives. Commander Brooks arrived with reinforcements just as the last raider ship was driven off. She found Kate and Zara working side by side in the command center. Both women were exhausted, but the station was secure. "Explain yourself, Doctor," Brooks demanded while raising her weapon toward Zara. Kate stepped between them. "She saved us, Commander. The raiders would have taken the station without her. Help?" "It could be a trick," Brooks replied, but her voice lacked conviction. The evidence was undeniable. Zara had protected human lives at personal risk. Colonel Rodriguez arrived hours later with orders to execute the prisoner immediately. But word of Zara's heroic actions had spread throughout the station. The crew refused to cooperate with the colonel's demands. "This alien is a war criminal," Rodriguez shouted. "She cannot be allowed to live. The only criminals here are those who profit from unnecessary conflict." Kate replied. She had spent the night reviewing classified files with Zara's help. The alien woman's perfect memory had helped piece together the colonel's deception. The investigation that followed revealed years of falsified reports and manufactured incidents. Rodriguez had been provoking Vorthak ships to create the conflicts she then claimed to resolve. She was arrested along with several co-conspirators. Kate found herself appointed as the new liaison for human Vorthak relations. Her first official act was to arrange a meeting between Zara and the Alliance Council. The alien woman's testimony led to a complete reassessment of the relationship between the two species. "Your people fear what they do not understand," Zara observed as they prepared for her departure. A Vorthak ship had arrived to escort her home. "But you chose understanding over fear. That is why you will survive among the stars." Kate watched the alien transport disappear into hyperspace. She knew this was just the beginning. Humanity had taken its first real step toward joining a larger galactic community. The path ahead would be challenging, but no longer impossible. 6 months later, Kate stood in the newly constructed embassy on Luna, Prime. The building housed representatives from 12 different species, including humanity's first Vorthak ambassador. Zara had recommended a young diplomat named Thyra, who shared her belief in peaceful cooperation, Dr. Morrison. Thyra greeted her with the traditional four-armed gesture of respect. "My predecessor spoke often of you. She said you saw truth where others saw only threats." Kate smiled as she looked out at Earth hanging in the black sky. "We all see what we choose to see. I chose to see a person rather than a monster." The universe was vast and filled with wonders humanity was only beginning to discover. Fear had nearly cost them the chance to be part of something greater. But courage and compassion had opened doors that weapons never could. As Kate began her new role as Earth's chief xenobiologist, she carried with her the lessons Zara had taught her. Sometimes the most dangerous thing you can do is assume someone is dangerous without taking the time to discover who they really are. The stars no longer seemed cold and hostile. They beckoned with the promise of friendship, adventure, and understanding. Humanity would face the challenges ahead. not as conquerors, but as neighbors in a galaxy full of wonders waiting to be shared.